Welcome back, everybody. Visit the Cubs Authentics auction page every week for your chance to own one-of-a-kind game-used items. This week's auction includes game-used items from Jake Arrieta's no-hitter against the Reds. Go to Cubs.com/authentics before 8 p.m. this Sunday to place your bid. Cubs will donate net proceeds from the sale of Cubs Authentics to Cubs charities.
Rizzo has hit his 10th. Zobrist has homered in 3 consecutive games and now has a 5-game RBI streak. And John Lackey has a 2-run lead. The other thing about the Rizzo home run, you rarely see home run balls that high when they get to the pole. That was a towering shot.
Big, strong guys, right? And hit him high and hit him far.
Three and one on Murphy. Without a hit last night, but still came in over 400 his last 7 games, and he doubled and scored in his first at bat today.
He doesn't miss in the strike zone. Very rarely they swing and miss at a pitch in the zone. He doesn't chase that much either. He strike out a lot.
And it hits first base. Murphy is 2 for 2.
So much for Murphy's Law. Working out pretty well for him here today. He was in position to make the play, but right off the pillow.
We've seen a home run with a retired jersey flag, and now a base hit off of first. Ball got lodged in the vines last night. Are we going to have a basket controversy before this series is over?
Remember the one last year to hit the yellow rope or line, whatever that is, and sprung back into play?
Yeah. We've seen it maybe 2 or 3 times in the last decade. The general rule, when the basket is in play, if a fly ball bounces up, it's a home run because it goes in and out of the basket. If it bounces down, it usually will have hit the part of the basket that is in play, and it's not a home run. But then you have the very rare one that hits that yellow rope. The quirkiness of this ballpark is a big part of its charm. And I would say the same about you, Jim Deshaies.
Hey, thank you very much.
Blowing outside. 2-2.
Hey, the great Willie Mays celebrating a birthday today. 85 years young for the Say Hey kid.
Happy birthday to one of the all-time greats.
And just a few years younger, our good buddy Larry Anderson also celebrating a birthday today. So happy birthday to L.A.
Fine radio broadcaster with the Phillies.
Unlike Willie, Larry couldn't hit a lick.
A human slider fouled away by Worth. Another quirk about this ballpark that on a rare occasion will come into play. How about the foul lines in the corners? Look how close it is to that side wall. It's taking advantage of all the real estate, isn't it? As Lackey rings up word. Number 2,000 for John Lackey.
You see David Ross pressing that one into the strike zone a little bit. And ball's going to be thrown out of play. Quite an accomplishment. And he doesn't want to deal with it right now. He just wants a new ball and wants to go back to work, but he's going to get a big ovation from these fans.
Going outside to Ramos. Pulled the first 2 pitches off that outside corner.
Trying to get Ramos to try to pull either that breaking ball or sinker away, trying to get him to pull it on the ground so he can get a double play. Need to get back into the count. A little get over hook. Important to be able to command that pitch. Most hitters 2-0-3-1 are sitting fastball, so you don't have to snap off a great one, but if you can throw for a strike, it's a heck of a weapon.
Hit in the air out into right center. Hayward early was calling off Fowler, and he's got it. Sunday night, CSN goes one-on-one with Bulls chairman and 2016 Basketball Hall of Fame inductee Jerry Reinsdorf. Don't miss Inside Look Jerry Reinsdorf, presented by Cadillac, premiering Sunday at 7 on CSN Chicago. Shortstop Espinoza with 2 outs. Murphy's still at first. Lackey will throw over. Two 2-0. 4 here this weekend, 3 in DC in mid-June. And who knows, maybe an October matchup as well.
Espinosa just a lifetime .229 hitter, but he does have power. 13 home runs last year. He had 17 in 2012. 21 his best year. That was 2011.
And he just got hit again. 3rd time in the series he's been hit by a pitch.
Yeah, I think they're trying to throw him that same fastball they struck him out with last time. You know, crossfire, try to get some run back to the inside corner. He just didn't get the movement.
Each starter with a hit today. Scherzer's knocked in a run. Oh, and 2.
Scherzer were to hit the ball on a line out to right field again this time, Jason Hayward would have a real good shot at throwing Murphy out at home plate, even with 2 outs.
Going to happen as Scherzer strikes out. Number 2001 for Lackey, who's got a 4-2 lead in the 4th.
Cubs versus Nationals series sponsorship presented by Echo Outdoor Power Equipment.
Taking the hassle out of yard work just got even easier. During the Echo National Sales Event, get a pro-grade Echo trimmer or handheld blower for only $149.99 each, backed by a 5-year warranty. But hurry, these deals will be gone before you know it. So take back your yard with Echo.
How fast is it?
Plenty fast. It's not how fast you mow, it's how well you mow fast.
It's not how fast you mow, it's how well you mow fast.
It's not how fast you mow, it's how well you mow fast.
It's how well you mow fast.
It's how well you mow fast.
Even if it doesn't catch on, doesn't mean it's not true. The John Deere Z-Track Z535M with our re-engineered deck to mow faster, better. Visit your John Deere dealer to save $300 on the Z535M residential Z-Track mower now until May 31st. Closed captioning of Cubs baseball on Comcast Sportsnet is brought to you by U.S. Waterproofing.
A little seepage in your basement is no need to panic. Count on the experts at U.S. Waterproofing to diagnose and repair the problem. For a free consultation, call 888-SEEPAGE or visit seepage.com.
Cubs lead 4-2. The DraftKings Fantasy Sports Zone, located on the corner of Addison and Sheffield, is your game day headquarters, open hours before the game. The DraftKings Fantasy Sports Zone is a large outdoor space, features live music, and a fully stocked signature Captain Morgan bar. Come out and enjoy this unique experience. Plus, fans with tickets have direct access to Wrigley Field. For more information, visit DraftKingsWrigley.com. Quality baby right there, rocking the bow.
Cubs leading Max Scherzer and the Nationals 4-2. All the runs coming on 3 homers.
Last time we saw Scherzer here was end of May last year, and he was lights out. 7 shutouts, struck out 13, didn't walk a man.
Fastball strike. Red Sox Yankees, they matched up at Fenway last weekend. They're in the Bronx this weekend. Porcello and Pineda later tonight. Dodgers are in Toronto. Kenta Maeda and Marcus Stroman. That'll be a fun matchup. Swing and a miss. It's 1-2.
See what the Rockies did last night?
Was it 13 in an inning?
13-run 5th inning.
At San Francisco.
Yeah, I saw the score and I said, well, that's Coors Field. And then upon further review,
17-7 win. Matt Cain got cuffed around. He's 0-4.
PV's had his struggles. The Giants may seriously consider re-signing Tim Lincecum, depending on what they see at that showcase today.
pocket foul to left.
The guy who your heart goes out to in that game, that was Chris Russin, former Cub, starting for the Rockies. After that 13-run inning, he goes back out there for the bottom of the 5th. Could not finish the bottom of the 5th. Had a 17-3 lead. Didn't qualify for the win.
Baez strikes out. Yeah, that's rough. We'd like to welcome all our viewers watching on FNB Communications in Wheatland, Iowa.
Now you could say, well, geez, Walt Weiss should just let him keep going. He still had a 10-run lead. It's Walt Weiss. It's not his job to get his pitchers wins.
It's his job to win.
Yeah. And I guess if you manage in Coors Field, you always have that mindset that no lead is safe.
Ross was late. And a good fastball, 1-1.
Good yet dangerous. I mean, that one caught a big part of home plate too.
Unbeatens tonight, Cole Hamels, Jordan Zimmerman, the former National. 3-0 versus 5-0. Rangers are in Detroit. Jordan Zimmerman is 5-0 with an .055 earned run average. Tapper to first. Zimmerman underhand. Scherzer had a little trouble finding first. Eventually he did. 2 outs.
Scherzer makes a smart play there by going directly to the bag. A lot of times you'll see guys veer off as if they're going to make a play on the ball and then have to make an adjustment, but he immediately went to the bag, knew Zimmerman was going to be able to make the play on the ball. And a little fancy footwork to make sure he gets the base.
Lackey with 2 outs. And grounded to the shortstop, Espinosa. Cubs go down 1-2-3 for the first time today against Scherzer.
Mother's Day weekend baseball on Comcast Sportsnet is brought to you in part by American Sail. Visit one of American Sail's 9 Chicagoland locations or americansail.com and bring the fun home.
Start your summer with huge savings at American Sail. Right now, get up to 50% off swimming pools, luxurious hot tubs, and beautiful patio sets. And for a limited time, you'll get our friends and family discount. That's another 10% off. Or how about 0% financing for up to 5 years? Lowest prices are always guaranteed. It's the Start Your Summer Sale going on now at American Sail. 9 Chicagoland locations. American Sail. Bring the fun home.
They treat you like you're their best friend or your family. It's almost like they can't do enough for you.
Hello, I'm Dan Fields of the Fields Auto Group. We simply treat people the way we want to be treated.
I get a personal treatment here, and I recommend it.
It includes our free loaners, free car washes, and cafes. It's all part of the Fields Matters program.
I'm looking for the best price, and Fields gives you that. That's why we've bought so many cars from them.
Fields Matters because you matter.
FieldsAuto.com. Drive and discover during 1 week to Jeep at Feeney Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram in Elgin. Get our lowest prices on our entire inventory. Cars, trucks, minivans, and more Jeeps than we need. All with 0% financing available. Look at this 2016 Wrangler, just $299 a month. Or a 2016 Ram 1500 Quad Cab, $279 a month. Both with zero due. Or save $7,000 on this new Grand Cherokee. Find it at Feeney. FeeneyAutos.com.
Cubs Nationals tomorrow at 2:30 on CSN.
You can follow Patrick Mooney, our Cubs insider, all season long on CSNChicago.com, presented by Nationwide's Jeff Vukovich, serving the community for 38 years. Go to jeffvuk.com. Nationwide is on your side. Gorgeous day here at the ballpark. Big crowd. Cubs looking for their 5th in a row. And they have a 4-2 lead. Some more major league notes. Jung Ho Kang is back. He is off the disabled list for the Pirates and in their lineup tonight in St. Louis.
Third base?
Yes.
And David Freese had been playing a lot of third base and doing a nice job for Clint Hurdle. It will be interesting to see how they utilize Freese going forward. We saw him a little bit at second base the other day in Pittsburgh. He plays some first base.
Revere just off the DL. He struck out and lined out. Acquired from Toronto in the Drew Storen deal in January. Hits for average, doesn't walk much, only 4 career home runs and over 2,600 plate appearances. And that is a fair ball backhanded by Rizzo. And he gets him.
Yeah, that's a double possible triple with Revere's speed if Rizzo doesn't snag it. Nice play by the big fella. Revere is what in the old days they would call a punch and Judy. You don't hear that term very much anymore. A slap hitter.
Good speed. Lackey to Rendon. Ball 1. Well, you were here. You were in the booth next door on May 6th, 1998. And Kerry Wood engineered one of the most dominating starts in the history of this game. He was a rookie against the Houston Astros. He did allow 1 hit, struck out 20.
An infield hit. It was the most dominating game I've ever seen, and I've seen a number of no-hitters and a perfect game. So Matt Cain's perfect game where he struck out 16, but still it wasn't as impressive as the 20 strikeout performance. That was a really good Astros lineup, and just the nature of the swings and misses he was getting.
His 5th movement. Career start. The baby-faced kid.
It was one of those games where up here on broadcast row as it started and you saw the action on some of his pitches, there was a lot of eye contact being made going, we got a chance to see something pretty impressive here today.
I think you had hair.
I did. Yeah, that was probably even more impressive. And Roger Clemens did it twice. Kerry Wood's the only guy to do it in the National League. Astros team hit 280 that year. They led the National. I believe they led the National League in runs scored.
Yeah, it felt like it didn't matter who was the opposition that day.
Bagwell, Biggio, Derek Bell.
Ball 4.
At the plate right fielder.
The Ricky Gutierrez got the hit.
Yep. I guess in some ways the fact he gave up a hit kept all the focus on the strikeouts. Although the no-hitter with 20 strikeouts would, I think, have been stamped as the greatest of all time. No questions asked. Nationals out hitting the Cubs 5-4. They've got the tying run at the plate and a very dangerous guy at the plate. Maybe the most dangerous hitter in the major leagues today. You know, Lackey did not want to walk the guy in front of Bryce Harper. With the wind blowing out.
They're able to lay off that changeup. Yeah, and you could argue, well, just stay away from his power, but there is no away from his power. He has power to all fields. Try to go back upstairs where they got him last time.
Well, David Ross just nailed Rendon, and Harper gets rung up by the third base umpire Vic Carapazza on the swing. So it ends up being a strike him out, throw him out, unique double play.
And once a week from David Ross now. Yes, he did. And yes, he did.
Oh, turned up my jam. I'm feeling woke. Oh, found our chill.
Close enough. Try the deliciously juicy Daily Double, now only $2.19 at McDonald's.
I am never getting married. Never. Guaranteed.
You picked a beautiful ring.
Thank you. We're never having kids.
Pillow of the ear.
We are never moving to the suburbs. We are never getting one of those. We're never having another kid.
I'm pregnant.
I'm never letting go.
For all the nevers in life, State Farm is there.
I could get used to this.
I could get used to this.
The luxuriously transformed 2016 Lexus ES and ES Hybrid.
I could get used to this.
Once you experience this level of luxury,
I could get used to this.
there's no going back.
It's the mesmerizing McGriddles. Try your choice of bacon, egg, and cheese, sausage, or sausage, egg, and cheese with the small McCafe coffee and hash browns for just $4 at McDonald's.
Bona and Anthony Rizzo have partnered up to help raise funds for the Anthony Rizzo Family Foundation. So Bona, the family-owned restaurant group, now the official Italian beef of the Chicago Cubs, and available throughout Wrigley. So the Rizzo way of preparing 3 classic sandwiches. This is the Italian beef. There's the meatball sandwich. There's the Italian beef and sausage combo. For every sandwich ordered the Rizzo way, which means topped with red gravy, mozzarella, and provolone cheese. Yes. Bona will donate a portion of the proceeds to the foundation, which helps patients and families facing the devastating impact of a cancer diagnosis. The goal is to sell more than 250,000 sandwiches throughout the year. And you can order one the Rizzo way at any of Bona's 19 Chicagoland locations at BUONA.com, and they are selling it here at the ballpark, right?
Yeah, they're in all the concessions and the suites.
It's fantastic. Fowler flies out as we start the Cubs' 5th. Well, David Ross.
Yeah, Ross picked off 5 last year, and you know he's a part-time player. He led the league in catcher pickoffs. He's got 3 already this year. We've seen these guys conspire time and again with this play here. Rizzo just kind of holds his ground close to the base as that base runner gets an aggressive secondary lead. And David with the quick feet snaps off the perfect throw.
Now, Ross is the only catcher with more than 1 pickoff so far this season.
Well, you know what makes him so good is he doesn't try it that much. There's some guys that really love to throw behind runners, and they do it all the time, and you know the element of surprise is gone at that point.
Line shot out in the left center. Jason Hayward ends the over, and he's going to try for 2, and he's safe. Snaps an 0 for 20.
This time he gets to the Scherzer fastball, 94-mile-an-hour heater. on a line towards the gap in left center. No hesitation at all from Hayward. He's shrinking 2 the whole way. Revere's quick to the ball, but he doesn't have much of an arm.
This Bryant has struck out twice. He's got an 11-game hitting streak, the 4th hitting streak of his young career of at least 10 games. Follow In-Game live on CSNChicago.com, presented by State Farm.
We can get Anthony to get together with a bakery or some cookies. Like he's got the Rizzo, so you can have the cereal in the morning. Right. You could do the bone of beef. We just got to have the Rizzo oatmeal raisin cookie or something too to round it out.
I love it. How about the omelet for breakfast, since you had him as the main ingredient?
Yeah, the eggs. Yeah.
You could do the omelet the Rizzo way with red gravy, mozzarella, provolone. Swing and a miss, 1-2. Bottle up the weather today. Just do this over and over and over again.
A nice long run of this would be welcome for sure. Talked earlier about Scherzer and his ability to upset the timing of the base runner by holding the ball a long time, and it affects the hitters too. This game is played with a certain rhythm, and guys get used to the pitcher coming set, and then after a bit of time delivering home, he'll hold it a little bit extra just to upset the flow, if you will, for the hitter as well as the base runner. The challenge is not to upset your own rhythm as a pitcher. I talk a lot about it with Strop with a quick pitch. Scherzer with the way he holds the ball. Just little things that can be difference maker. And these are two guys, Strop and Scherzer, who have plus stuff. So you could argue they don't really need to do that. They got overpowering fastball, good breaking stuff. But if you can do it and still make quality pitches, why wouldn't you?
Two is off the inside corner. Just at the last second. outside corner.
Perfect pitch, and this time holding the ball a long time again before delivering. You can almost sense Bryant's anxiety there. It's like, is he going to throw or not? And not only does he make a pitch, but he makes an outstanding one on the outside corner.
Rizzo homered in the third. That gave the Cubs the lead. Hayward, bottom of your screen, doubled with 1 out. Now there are 2. And here's the pitch. That news as we check out that home run. Hit the flag, but they could not determine after saying it was a home run whether or not it was in fact foul. So the call stood. I was going to say bad news. Devin Mesoraco, left shoulder surgery. Probably done for the year. Got a torn labrum.
Boy, yeah, it's been a real grind for him. He's really emerging too. A couple of years ago, put up some very big numbers. Had the hip problems last year. Now the shoulder. Hitters count. This time, a little bit later in the ball game, already down 2. Scherzer's going to be very careful with Rizzo with the base open. Even though Zobrist is on deck, and Zobrist obviously seeing it very well these days.
All 4.
Times it's not necessarily, you know, whatever we're not going to give in to Rizzo. It's just once you fall behind, you'd rather start with a fresh count as opposed to give in a hitter's count.
Two on for Zobrist. A walk, a homer, 2 runs today. And he drives one to right again. Harper back to the wall. 3-run homer. What a series Ben Zobrist is putting together.
Such a smart player. We talk all the time about his patient approach. But the definition of a quality at bat isn't always seeing a lot of pitches. It's being ready to hit and taking advantage of a mistake. Center cut and gone.
Ford home run replay. 8 RBIs in the series. 2 games in. Not even 2 full games in. 7-2.
And nobody up in the Nationals bullpen. Nobody throwing anyway.
4 homers allowed by Scherzer. That ties his career high. Stella foul. Just foul to right.
Yeah, the wind is blowing out here today, but all the home runs here legit. Thick.
This one will be fair. And it gets by Harper. LaStella around second, on his way to third. He will stand there. It's a triple.
We talked at the outset about it would be up to the left-handed hitters to inflict damage, and indeed they have. He's making it look easy.
Maddox will make a trip to the mound. About the infield today, Rizzo, Zobrist, La Stella. Huge performances at the plate. Javier Baez would like to chip in. He'll bat here with 2 outs and a man on third.
There you go again. Still not through 5 and a starting pitcher approaching 100 pitches.
And a strike.
Not just a starting pitcher, an elite starting pitcher. Really not getting an opportunity to eat my Rizzo White bonus sandwich with all this offense.
Action in the Nationals bullpen. Blake Trinan. This game still has a ways to go, but Cubs up 5. The run differential currently at plus 101. This is their 28th game. Baez strikes out for the 3rd time, but they haven't needed his offense today. Ben Zobrist with a 3-run shot. 3rd homer of the series, 8 RBIs. Cubs lead 7-2.
Dear Chicago, let's take a trip out of Midway to your favorite international destinations. With love, Southwest.
Famous American has covered more territory than any other? Hint, it's not a person. Celebrate 75 years of endless adventure today at the Jeep Drive and Discover event. One drive and you'll discover why Jeep is the most awarded best-selling SUV brand. During 1 week, the deal, get $500 bonus cash for $3,500 total cash allowance on the 2015 Jeep Grand Cherokee.
Wednesday night, the Chicago Fire Soccer Club plays on CSN+. Stay glued to your TV as the men in red fight for a win over the Whitecaps. Coverage starts Wednesday at 8:30 on CSN+.
Hey, are you in charge of planning your next social gathering? Plan a day or evening at Wrigley Field and enjoy special perks only available inside the ballpark. The Chicago Cubs offer special ticket packages for groups of 15 or more. Visit Cubs.com/groups. Five-run lead for Lackey and a strike on Ryan Zimmerman.
Let me go on the record and say that the Bona beef sandwich is outstanding.
Yeah, very good.
Breathing room for Big John now. And typically, you're going to have to hit your way back against him. He doesn't walk many. Zimmerman, as I mentioned before, has got good power middle of the field, and he's got that long swing, kind of stays extended through the zone. I don't see him hook many balls.
Over but low.
Eight strikeouts for Lackey here today. Season best 11 a couple of starts ago against the Cardinals. Well, he was brilliant that night. 7 shutout, 11 strikeouts, 1 walk.
Diaz looks it in before throwing out Zimmerman.
Cub fans, show your team pride with Cubs checking. And an official Cubs MasterCard debit card only available at your local Wintrust Community Bank. Go to wintrust.com/Cubs to learn more. Member FDIC.
How's your mouth feeling right now?
Got a little heat. Got a little heat going.
Yeah. Strike on Murphy. Major League Baseball has announced that the Pirates-Marlins series that had been scheduled at Hiram Bithorn Stadium in Puerto Rico, as Rizzo can't handle that hard hit ball Murphy's on, has been moved to Miami.
Yeah, when we were in Pittsburgh talking to some people over there, that was the indication we were getting that would likely not happen in Puerto Rico.
That is a single, so Murphy's 3 for 3. He had 4 hits 2 days ago. So it's May 30th, 31st. Pirates Marlins moved to Miami.
Well, I got to be a little careful here. Now he's gotten Worth both times, struck him out swinging in the second, looking in the fourth. Certainly capable. He's hit 6 home runs this year. Got one last night off Travis Wood in the 9th.
Cubs announced earlier today the makeup dates for the 2 postponements on the last homestand. Braves and Cubs, July 7th. 7:05 first pitch, and it'll be a day-night doubleheader on August 16th against Milwaukee. First pitch of the first game at 12:20. The April 30th game tickets will be honored for the July 7th game. April 27th ticket will be honored for the first game on August 16th. Murphy, with his 3 for 3, is hitting .400 to start the year. Worth went around, and I think he thought that ball was fouled to the dirt, but it was not. So he strikes out for the 3rd time. Let's get a look. Well, he caught it.
Yep. Nine strikeouts for Lackey.
picked up by the catcher Ramos. Baez in center. Makes a catch from the shortstop position. All Cubs today leading 7-2 in the 6th.
Just announced from Ford. 0% financing for 60 months. And now for a limited time, get an extra $1,000 smart bonus cash on Edge and Explorer. Ford, America's best-selling brand, now with a great offer. 0% financing for 60 months and an extra $1,000 smart bonus cash. Supplies are limited, so hurry while selection is best and see your local Ford dealer today.
Tomorrow, it's Anthony Rizzo, Chris Bryant, and the Cubs against Bryce Harper, Jason Worth, and the Nats. Coverage begins at 2:30 on CSN. Cubs versus National Series sponsorship is presented by Echo Outdoor Power Equipment.
Any questions?
Yo, elbow patches. Why you gotta complicate things? Uncle Richie's math is simple. Dodge Durango RT has heavy V8 power, generating 360 horses for the driver, 2 Blu-ray screens for the kids. And Dodge Journey's 8.4-inch touchscreen, biggest in its class.
Class dismissed. Get you some of that.
Get $3,500 combined cash allowance plus $500 bonus cash or 0% APR for 60 months on the 2016 Dodge Grand Caravan.
What famous American has covered more territory than any other? Hint, it's not a person. Celebrate 75 years of endless adventure today at the Jeep Drive and Discover event. One drive and you'll discover why Jeep is the most awarded best-selling SUV brand. During 1 week to deal, get 0% financing for 75 months or these cash allowances on 2016 Jeep Cherokee models.
7-2 ball game. Cubs lead. Cub fans join the season ticket holder waiting list. Do it today. Claim your spot in our lineup for season tickets. And what a lineup it is. It's easy. It's free to register. For details, visit Cubs.com/waiting list.
Blake Trinan out of the Nationals bullpen after Max Scherzer gave up 7 runs on 7 hits in 5 innings, including 4 homers allowed.
So back in February, the question was, the Nationals' Blake Trinan has hit 100 miles per hour with this pitch that gets its name from its downward motion. And the answer is, what is sinker? It was on Jeopardy.
Ross takes that sinker into right. And he's got 2 to start the 6th.
Does that make it double Jeopardy? Well, you know you have arrived when you're a Jeopardy question or a crossword clue. It's hard to do, throw 100 miles an hour and make it move.
The category was hard-throwing pitchers, and he ended up being mentioned alongside Randy Johnson as part of other questions. Justin Verlander, Ron Guidry, and Nolan Ryan.
He knows one of the producers over there at Jeopardy.
He said he doesn't know anybody over there. But his name did come up. It was double Jeopardy for that question.
Jeopardy researchers was digging around fan graphs. If they ever have a category called salad tossing left-handers, let me know. I'll tune in.
This left-hander's fastball, same velocity as this right-hander's changeup. Blackie will get a nice hand. That will go 1-4 on the sacrifice.
Yes, people are always appreciative of the sacrifice. It's human nature. It's also a way of letting the people sitting around you that you're a knowledgeable baseball person.
Yeah, if you were new to the game and having it explained to you, you would kind of wonder, why is this guy being cheered for making it out? Couldn't get that one. 1-1.
Pretty nasty slider there to go along with his 100-mile-an-hour sinker.
Ground ball and a base hit. Ross will score. The 2 hits in this inning have come against 96 and then this one on 97. These guys can handle velocity.
Yeah, they're just relentless. They just keep coming at you. That's just the second single of the day for the Cubs. A lot of extra base power tonight. This afternoon, rather. 4 home runs. A couple of doubles.
Both 4-6-3 on an inning-ending double play. Cubs do get another run. It's 8-2.
You're not gonna watch it. No, you're not gonna watch it. We can't let you download on the go. You'll just have to miss it. Yeah, you'll just have to miss it.
No thanks, I have X1 from Xfinity, so.
Don't fall for DirecTV. Xfinity lets you download your shows from anywhere. Sign up today or get started with this great offer. Call or go online today.
I used to like that song.
Ace is a place with the helpful hardware, folks.
I seed, I water, and all I seem to get is mud.
Ace is the place that knows you can't mow mud.
That's it?
That's it. Now through Monday, print out our online coupon and save 25% on one regular priced item under $50.
Now it's in the hands of the bullpen, and out comes Papa John.
It looks like he's taking this official pizza thing pretty seriously.
For just $6.99 each, get 2 medium, 2 topping pizzas.
Papa John's, the official pizza of Major League Baseball.
Thank you.
Imagine if the things you bought every day earned you miles to get to the places you really want to go. With the United Mileage Plus Explorer card, you'll get a free checked bag, 2 United Club passes, priority boarding, and 30,000 bonus miles. Everything you need for an unforgettable vacation. The United Mileage Plus Explorer card. Imagine where it'll take you.
Welcome to Wrigley Field.
Arrieta's cruising along. Swing and a miss. And it is gone. We're tied. Rizzo gets on the top. He makes a catch. Got him. Caught strike 3. Jake Arrieta, a 20-game winner. Deep left, way back. It is gone. A 3-run homer. Cubs win. Cubs win. Cubs win.
Clark, the official mascot of the Cubs, can be part of your next event, from birthday parties and corporate outings to wedding receptions and charity events. Clark wants to be invited. Visit Cubs.com/kids for more information on how to bring Clark to your next party.
First pitch strike from Lackey to Espinoza, with the Cubs bullpen busy. 7th inning, pitch 100 for the starter. Swing and a miss.
Lackey got nicked early. 1-out home run in the first by Rendon. Murphy doubled to lead off the second. He came around to score, but not much since then. Not a whole lot of traffic. Only had one man reach scoring position since the second inning.
Stephen Drew is on deck. And here he comes to the plate after Lackey Just picked up his 10th strikeout.
Most he's had in a game, 12.
Season high of 11. 3 starts to go in St. Louis. There's the veteran infielder Stephen Drew. And a strike.
Birthday greetings. Happy birthday, Jack Langford. Annie loves you. So right here. Good changeup. Happy 27th birthday, Keenan Koch. Love Mom. Don't forget about her tomorrow. And Lester and Lyle Hampton are celebrating their birthday on the bleachers today.
Hit hard and foul to right.
They are either 24, 74, or 28.
Yeah, that's hard to read.
Happy birthday anyway. I'm a little 28. Paint. Didn't get it.
Stephen, one of 3 Drew brothers to play in the big leagues. JD and Tim, his older brothers. And Stephen, an infielder, Tim, a pitcher, and JD, an outfielder. Two balls, 2 strikes. Hands over his head. Lackey to the plate. And the count holding.
Yeah, J.D. Drew last played in 2011. He had a nice career. 278 lifetime hitter. 242 home runs. Made an all-star team. I think when he first came into the league, people were expecting more, but it's a good, solid career.
He could not hold. That is number 11 for Lackey. So he's tied his season high. And as JD mentioned, he's now 1 away from tying his career best.
He's had 12 twice. Most recently, June of 2013.
Max Scherzer had probably his worst start as a National here today. And whether or not it'll be more of a tip your cap day from Scherzer to this Cubs offense, or if he will say, well, I could have helped my own cause, but I didn't do this or that.
You know why he didn't have an answer for the left-handed hitters. We knew going in that was, you know, the Cubs' best chance to do some damage was by the left-handed hitters, and they did. He made some mistakes with his fastball out over the plate.
Knocked down by Lackey to end the inning, and it's time now for the Mazda 7th inning stretch on the big board today.
For this afternoon stretch, please direct your attention to the left field video board.
The stretch. A 1, a 2, a 3. Take me out to the ball game. Take me out with the crowd. Buy me some peanuts.
The 7th inning stretch is presented by Mazda. In every car we make, you'll see why driving matters.
For the last 5 days, 17 hours, and 23 minutes, you've been a passenger.
I'm back in baby's arms. How I miss those.
The Mazda 6 with Skyactiv technology makes it good to be a driver.
Back in baby's arms.
Oh, turned up my jam. I'm feeling woke. Oh, found our chill.
Close enough. Try the deliciously juicy Daily Double, now only $2.19 at McDonald's.
Building our dream house on a hill wasn't the best decision we ever made, but I did get one thing right.
Discover the hill climbing power of the Toro all-wheel drive mower. Toro, count on it.
34-year-old left-hander Oliver Perez is on. This is his 14th major league season. Began as a starter, Padres and Pirates. Struggled in that role for the most part with the Mets, especially late in his tenure there. And he's been a very busy reliever since 2012 with Seattle. Bryant with a ground ball into the shift, picked up by Murphy, close at first, but they got him. So he put a ball in play for the first time, but hits right into the shift.
Yeah, a bit of bad fortune there for the big guy after punching out 3 times. Put a good swing on one, but Murphy well positioned. He was just a kid when he first came to the big leagues in 2002.
Big strikeout pitcher.
Yeah,
really.
Yeah, big slider. Never threw all that hard, but deceptive.
He's always walked a lot of guys.
Backed off a little bit and just kind of simplified things. Fastball, slider now pretty much all you see from Perez. Lots of arms and legs coming at you.
Yeah, he's got that glove turned almost inside out toward the hitter.
It's the Oliver twist is what it is.
Yeah, right. 1-1. Padres, Pirates, Mets, Mariners, Diamondbacks, Astros, Nationals.
There's the Oliver twist. Ooh, with a little toe tap. Set that to music. I don't think I've seen that one yet. That was special. That was a thing of beauty.
He's doing improv on the Second City.
Not just the twist, but the little toe tap and go.
Ooh. Rizzo walks.
I don't think Rizzo's quite as impressed as I was.
What a day, what a series, what a week for Ben Zobrist. Six times now he's hit 2 homers in 1 game. As that one gets away, and those homers came left-handed, now batting righty.
Pass ball earlier in the game. This should be a wild pitch.
Well, remember last night when Zobrist hit the home run, you said we handed out the Benny's toast of the game too early to Kyle Hendricks. We're going to make it up to Ben today.
Yeah, I think that's probably why he had such a big day. He's like, man, I deserve that Benny's toast of the game. What is going on?
Benny's Beverage Depot is the official champagne provider of the Chicago Cubs.
With the tip of the cap to Tommy LaStella as well, both last night and this afternoon, who too has been on fire.
Real pitch. It's a strike. And ball 4 gets away. Rizzo will advance to third. That's a pass ball. Here comes Mike Maddox.
Action in the Nationals bullpen. That'll be Yusmeira Petit. It is. Dusty Baker's got balance out there in the bullpen. He's got 4 right-handers, 3 lefties. A couple of those lefties we saw in the ball game last night could really rush it up there. Closer's Jonathan Papelbon.
A lot of Cubs Nationals connections. Former Cub and coach Chris Spire back in uniform. The bench coach, he was out of uniform for a couple of years and had kind of decided nobody was going to call. And then the next day, he got a call from Dusty. 6-4-3 double play to end the inning. So that was a good mound visit from Mike Maddox. But the Cubs lead 8-2.
Cubs versus Nationals series sponsorship presented by Echo Outdoor Power Equipment.
T-Mobile is going big for small business. You'll never get charged data overages, ever. Get your own 24/7 dedicated business account team. And with double the LTE coverage in the last year, you can get more done in more places. Right now, get 2 lines with 6 gigs each for just $80. And for a limited time, get a hotspot free. Yeah, free. Switch your business to T-Mobile at work today.
I have a list.
Okay.
So, she needs automatic emergency braking, blind spot detection, and lane departure warning.
All available on the Elantra and Sonata.
And a better warranty than Toyota, Nissan, or Chevy.
America's best warranty, standard with every Hyundai.
Let's check in with the boss.
Okay. Sorry, excuse me.
We'll take both.
Hurry in and lease the 2017 Elantra for just $144 a month.
Just one.
She seems like a great boss.
Yeah, I'm married. Doesn't matter. You do that for me? Really? Yeah, I'd like that.
Who are you talking to?
It's Jake from State Farm. Sounds like a really good deal.
Jake from State Farm at 3 in the morning? Who is this?
It's Jake from State Farm.
What are you wearing, Jake from State Farm?
Khakis.
She sounds hideous.
Well, she's a guy, so.
Another reason more people stay with State Farm. Get to a better state.
Welcome back. Today's CSN Bar of the Game, presented by Coors Light, is the Boundary Tavern and Grill. To see the complete list of the CSN Bars of the Game, presented by Coors Light, visit csnchicago.com.
Cubs trailed this game 2-0 in the second. They have scored the last 8 runs. Ben Zobrist putting together a National League Player of the Week type performance here these last 3 days. And here's Clayton Richard in for John Lackey.
Clayton worked a third of an inning in the ball game last night. It was the first time we'd seen him in quite some time. Came in, faced one man, struck him out. Justin Grimm is loosening in the bullpen.
Strike called to Rendon. Zobrist. One out. Kind of forget at one point Bryce Harper was a catcher.
Mm-hmm.
Ball one. Got his GED after his sophomore year of high school. He was a young college player to Community College of Southern Nevada. Every sport has its can't miss people, you know, teenagers, and Bryce Harper was that guy, and they don't always work out. They do miss. Well, he didn't.
Yeah, and sometimes, you know, a lot of times they miss because of just the mental part of the game, or you handle the rigors of it. It's interesting though, you know, he was the next big thing, and then Mike Trout came along as the next big thing and kind of passed up Harper, and was the guy everybody identified as the best player in baseball. But I think you get a pretty lively debate now with what Harper has done.
He was Baseball America's #1 prospect before he ever played a minor league game.
Didn't they put him on the cover of Sports Illustrated when he was a teenager?
Yeah, I think so. Yep. Well, he was the first high school athlete to be on SI's cover since LeBron James 7 years prior. Got into that tussle with his teammate near the end of last year, Jonathan Papelbon. Eventually they made up. Papelbon apologized. And Zimmerman, a strikeout victim of Clayton Richard. 2 outs. How do you get to Wrigley Field? The Cubs suggest taking public transportation. The Cubs offer a free bike check. Now located near the Addison Red Line station. For drivers, the Cubs provide free remote parking and shuttle service on night and weekend games. For information, visit the A to Z guide on Cubs.com. Foul strike on Murphy. It's been a bright spot for the Nats today. He's 3 for 3 to up his batting average to 400.
Going to be calling him Danny Ballgame here before long.
The staff's pretty good. Look at that. 2009. Tom Verducci's feature. Baseball's chosen one.
That's right. He pitched too. Got him at 96 miles an hour.
Remember Cole Hamels hit him on purpose? Admitted that he hit him on purpose just to kind of give him a welcome to the show moment. Just under the glove of Baez. 2 on for the Nationals.
Well, another 4-hit day for Murphy. My goodness. Just off the end of the glove. I don't know if there was going to be anything he could do with it. That's the new improved Harper, too. The guy's been in the league a little while now, dropping Enke there at second base. I think when he first came up, he would have tried to run to third there, even though his team was down 6 runs.
Time for a change on the mound. Justin Grimm is in. I'll tell you about this right-hander when we come back.
This car wasn't made in Detroit or Tokyo or Mexico City. This, the Mini Clubman, was crafted in Oxford, England. A place where mass production isn't all that massive. And each car is engineered, customized, tuned, and crafted one at a time. Introducing the new Mini Clubman, made in Oxford.
This rusty mess isn't going anywhere. Don't trust it to just any cleaner. Trust CLR. CLR makes quick work of the toughest jobs, dissolving crusty white buildup so your shower runs like new. CLR cuts through hard water buildup and helps keep your washer running clean. CLR also earned the EPA's Safer Choice seal, so it's safer for your family. Trust the power of the CLR family and trust your clean to CLR. CLR is available at these fine retailers.
Charge.
It's time to dehibernate at the Bass Pro Shop's Big Short Takeover with a huge selection of men's and ladies' shorts starting under $10 to $17.
At Discount Tire, we'll get you the right tire at the lowest price for your vehicle. Get a $70 Visa prepaid card when you buy any set of 4 Michelin tires.
It's the Midas Tire and Auto Service pitching change, and here's Justin Grimm.
Well, last night, Richard and Grimm combined to pitch the 7th inning. Here they're going to get the 8th. Richard got 2 outs. Grimm on to get the final one. These boys done a heck of a job. 9 innings, 12 strikeouts, no walks, just 6 hits allowed. It's a comfortable lead, 8-2. But if Worth were to ride one out of here, all of a sudden it would be far less comfortable, and that's why Joe decided to make the move for the hard-throwing right-hander. So Richard got the righties he faced, but didn't get the left-handed hitters. But the mitigating circumstances are the left-handed hitters were Bryce Harper and Daniel Murphy.
They're 2 best hitters.
Yeah, and one's an MVP, and the other one's hitting 400.
406 to be exact. Murphy began the day at 382. 2 on, 2 down, and the pitch to Worth is at the bottom of the zone for a strike.
Justin Grimm, not exactly the guy a right-handed hitter wants to face after having struck out 3 times already. Gonna deal with 95 and one of the better curveballs in the game. John Lackey today, 7 innings, 6 hits, 2 runs, 1 walk, 11 strikeouts.
Two and 1 on Worth, who's always had a good eye at the plate. Drills it into the left field corner. Harper scores. Murphy around third. He will score. 4 knocked in this series for Worth on a couple of extra base hits. And it's 8-4.
Saves his best for last, doesn't he? 0 for 3 last night before homering in his final at bat. Now after striking out 3 times, a 2-run double.
Those runs charged to Clayton Richard.
Here comes the Wizard of Boz.
For Ramos bats.
So many weapons out there in that bullpen now. I think, you know, last year maybe Justin Grimm's not in this game because Joe would want to make sure he was available to go tomorrow. But with Adam Warren throwing the ball the way he is, I mean, just you can mix and match. Got a lot of options.
Ramos 1 out of 7 so far in the series. Singled into second today, and he crushes one, and that one will leave the yard. 2-run homer, 8-6.
So much for that comfortable lead, and Ramos likes to hack at that first pitch. It may or may not have been the message delivered by Chris Bosio, but whatever. And that fastball just leaked on Justin. That's the one to Worth too was meant to be out, and it drifted down, and then this time trying to go away, and it runs back over the middle of the plate.
Ford home run replay. Number 3 for Ramos. Cahill now up.
His bullpen has been awfully good. They have not had many bad innings.
2 strikes on Espinoza. Strike 3. The Nationals have clawed their way back with 4 runs. And it's now 8-6 Cubs in the 8th.
Know you're budgeted for the expected and the unexpected. Know that at least the process of buying a new home can be clear and simple. Know your investments can make retirement closer than you think. Know the one word behind all the guidance we provide, tools we create, and services we offer. Because when you have insight, you know.
As a young man, I worked in the steel mills, where I learned the value of honest hard work. It's also where I saw firsthand how lives can be changed by tragic moments, how individuals or their families struggled in the aftermath. And it was then that I decided my life's work, that while I may not be able to prevent tragic moments, I could fight to help better the lives of those who suffered them.
Go for a walk. Kirby! Kirby!
Some things work better when they're connected, like your HD DVR. Connected to the internet now, and you can restart shows already in progress with one click. Even reverse time and watch shows you've missed in the last 72 hours. Connecting your HD DVR is easy and it's free. Go to directtv.com/connect to learn how.
Cubs Nationals tomorrow at 2:30 on CSN.
Hi, I'm David Kaplan with a Coors Light Cold Facts Sportsnet Central update. Cubs today announced makeup dates for their rained-out games last month. The April 27th game between the Cubs and Brewers scheduled to be made up Tuesday, August 16th as the first game of a split day-night double dip. The April 30th game between the Cubs and the Braves scheduled to be made up Thursday, July 7th at 7:05. Stay tuned after the game. Todd Hollinsworth joins me on the postgame show. Now back to the ballpark. Bring it home, Len and Jim.
Cap, thank you. Let's check out the Cubs' upcoming game schedule and pitching probables, brought to you by Travel Wisconsin. Plan your fun today at travelwisconsin.com. Gonzalez, Hamill tomorrow, Roark, Arrieta. Look at all the low ERAs.
235, the highest of the bunch.
Strike on Javier Baez from Sean Kelly. Second appearance in as many days to start this series.
Yeah, and he's been awfully good. 13 punch-outs, 1 walk, and 8 2/3.
Gave up an Anderson Russell RBI double last night before striking out Tim Fedorovich to end the 8th inning.
Guy who probably figured he was going to have a day off about 15 minutes ago.
They got the final out in a non-save spot last night. Remember, the Cubs were able to add on. They were leading by a couple going into the 8th. And got 3 runs, 2 on the Zobrist homer and then the Russell double.
Kelly likes that slide ball. It's a put-away pitch for him.
Lines right to Murphy, the second baseman. You wonder why teams shift? That's why.
His day pretty much the same as Bryant's. Chris struck out 3 times, hit the ball sharply up the middle, turned into an out. Baez hits it right on the screws after 3 punch outs. But once again, Murphy perfectly positioned to make the play. That's why such an emphasis on base and slugging. Work a lot of walks, hit the ball out of the ballpark. Those 2 events are shift proof.
Correct.
Unless you can start positioning outfielders in the bleachers, which would be kind of fun.
The 0-1 is popped into shallow center. Murphy on the back pedal.
Follow Cubs baseball live with the MLB.com @BAT app. Stay up to the moment at any moment with Game Day. Live game video highlights, StatCast, news, and more. Download MLB.com @BAT, the #1 app for live baseball on your phone and tablet.
Jorge Soler. Ooh. Feel the breeze up here. Kind of felt good today.
Might have to unbutton that top button. Soler has not had a lot of playing time lately, but I think before all is said and done, he will be heard from. He's going to have to wait his time.
Two and 2. Guessing we might see Jorge in the lineup tomorrow. Potentially against the left-hander Gonzalez. We'll see. Called strike 3. It was off the inside edge, but it's the way it's gone here lately for Soler. So it's Rondon in the ninth trying to close out a 2-run ball game.
Hey, Chicago, when did paying for airfare become so unfair? At Southwest, we believe in transparency. Transparency means we don't dream up ways we can trick you into paying more. It's why we still let 2 bags fly free and don't have change fees. So our low fares stay low. Just the way you like it.
Menards has what you need to keep your home safe while you're away. This electronic deadbolt from Kwikset offers convenience and protection just $59.99. This Kidda remote link monitor sends alerts to your phone or tablet when your existing smoke or carbon monoxide alarm is sounded. Only $79.99. And this completely wireless remote link camera sends alerts when motion is detected, can be installed anywhere, and has a rechargeable battery. It's only $149. Find peace of mind at Menards.
Save big money at Menards.
Hi, I need something that can keep up with all my adventures.
Well, the RAV4 has available Sport Tune suspension.
I like the sound of that.
And great handling, so it can do just about anything.
Thanks, Jan. This is exactly what I'm looking for.
I know.
Do you?
Yep.
Right now, during Toyota time, get 0% APR financing for 60 months on a new 2016 RAV4. Hurry in today.
Here are your keys.
Thanks.
See you out there.
Sweet.
Toyota, let's go places.
Get ready for an exciting Cubs finish. Brought to you by New Finish Car Polish and the #1 rated scratch remover, Scratch Doctor.
Our hefty home runs. 3 straight days for Ben Zobrist.
Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and another one here today. 2 on the afternoon for Zorilla. Well, not a lot of dramatic finishes for the Cubs this year. You see Rondon has 4 saves and 4 tries. That's not a lot for a team that's won 21 ball games. He's got an ERA of 0.96.
Pinch hitter for the Nationals is Chris Heisey.
Heisey, I mean, really good at this job. Outstanding pinch hitter in his career.
Yeah, early too. Oh, 2 to Heisey. Chat with John Hirschbeck. Revere, Rendon, and if anybody reaches Harper, he would represent the tying run. So 1, 2, 3 would be nice.
Rondon has been very aggressive this year. Throws first pitch strikes about 80% of the time. Boom.
Call strike 3.
Heisey's got a bit of a point, but John Hirschbeck's had a fairly wide zone today. Tomorrow afternoon, 2 of the game's hottest pitchers get after it here at Wrigley. Jason Hamill and his 1.24 ERA up against the lefty Gio Gonzalez. He's got a 1.15. Coverage begins at 2:30 right here on CSN Chicago. Don't miss it. J Ham.
That one doesn't flow quite as well as some other nicknames, but we'll make it work. 1-0 on Revere. Ground ball, Zobrist. 2 down. 39,206 packed into Wrigley Field today.
And they will stand as one and pull for Rondon to get Rondon.
Nothing in one. Nothing in two.
And 2 outstanding pitches to start the at-bat. Fastball right on the corner, and then a little strike to ball slide piece.
Here it is. Swing and a miss. Ross will fire to Rizzo. Cubs win. Cubs win their 5th in a row. They've won 22 of their first 28.
Save number 5 for Hector, and as per usual with him lately, drama-free. 3 up, 3 down. What a day for Zobrist. Tommy La Stella. Big Riz goes deep. John Lackey with his 4th win. Kind of atypical. The Cubs have been able to run away and hide in so many of their games, but credit the Nationals for making some noise late and making it interesting.
Never gets old. That W flag will fly once again. Cubs now 9-3 at home to go with their 13-3 road record. They've got a full 7-game lead over the Pirates, who will play in St. Louis later this evening. Great weather day. Temperatures in the mid-70s. And the Cubs offense took advantage of that.
Yeah, and they took it to Max Scherzer, one of the best pitchers in the game, and got him for 7 runs in 5 innings.
Let's go down to Kelly Kroll.
All right, guys, thanks a lot. Well, Anthony, there that second time around against Scherzer, you really got a hold of that ball, your 11th home run of the year. How did it feel coming off the bat? Walk us through it, and then what you saw is, of course, it went out to right field there.
Just fastball inside. I got inside of it, and luckily it stayed fair. I don't know how, but during the review, during the challenge, it was nerve-wracking. So, but it was a nice win for us overall. Zobrist swinging the bat well, all of us, and it was a nice win.
I was just going to say, what can you say about the guy hitting right behind you in the lineup right now? His last 3 days have been something else.
Yeah, and it's awesome, and that's what our lineup's all about. It's guys are going to get hot and cold, and we're just going to feed off it, and got a good start out of Lackey, and we held on there.
I know you guys will tell me you're just playing great baseball, but for the last 5 games that you've won, it's against 2 of the better teams in the National League. What are you learning about this team when you face some of the best competition out there?
I think we're just playing, like I said, and we know what we can do. So it's more about just going out and proving ourselves right every day and bringing it every single day.
Okay, so the Rizzo Way sandwich debuted this afternoon at the ballpark. Lynn and JD gave it the thumbs up. Did you have anything to do with that recipe? What do you think of it?
Yeah, of course, with the mozzarella on there and the sauce. So it's the way I like it. So hopefully everyone liked it.
Awesome. Well, and all proceeds go to your foundation. Anthony, thanks a lot. We appreciate it.
Thanks, guys.
Big win today, Anthony Rizzo, and of course the Cubs move to 22-6, guys.
Thank you, Kelly. Nicely done. And we will have game 3 of this series tomorrow. Our pregame coverage starts at 2:30 Central Time. Cubs hosting the Nationals. Final score, Cubs 8, Nationals 6. Stay tuned. Blue Cross Blue Shield Cubs postgame live is next.
Well, Cubs offense relentless again. Little hiccup in the 8th, but they hang on and win 8-6. Cap and Holly with you. Blue Cross Blue Shield. Cubs post-game live. Boy, John Lackey, really good.
Outstanding. 11 strikeouts today. You know what? That strike zone was a little wider than maybe we're used to seeing, but you know what? He expands. That's what veterans do. They pick up on stuff like that. They say, you know what? I'm going to get 2-3 inches on the outside corner. Let's see if I can get 3-4. He did that all day long. Nats swings and misses. That slider was working. Great stuff there. By the way, the Cubs were trailing in this game early. Bounce back offense starts to roll. Those lefties really started to pound the baseball against Scherzer. 7 hits, 6 went for extra bases, including all of the long balls.
Yeah, at one point they had 4 hits, 3 had left the building.
Right. I mean, that's just good to see.
All right, we will have all the highlights for you. We'll carry Joe Madden's press conference. We'll hear from John Lackey. And, of course, and I ordered one for Holly. It'll be in next week. We'll be right back on Cubs Post Game Live.
Start your summer with huge savings at American Sail. Right now, get up to 50% off swimming pools, luxurious hot tubs, and beautiful patio sets. And for a limited time, you'll get our friends and family discount. That's another 10% off. Or how about 0% financing for up to 5 years? Lowest prices are always guaranteed. It's the Start Your Summer Sale going on now at American Sail. 9 Chicagoland locations. American Sail. Bring the fun home.
We are the Coors Brewing Company, and our mountain is brewing the world's most refreshing beer. A beer proud enough to wear our name in big, red, scripted letters. That's why we lager, filter, and package cold. Because we believe every climb deserves a refreshing finish. Whatever your mountain, climb on.
Honda knows that efficiency has its advantages. That's why the Honda CR-V can help you get places using less fuel. Gives you a better view of your surroundings. And helps you stay in touch while you're on the road. The CR-V, from KBB.com's best value brand. Nothing compares to a Honda. So visit your local Honda dealer today.
Cubs baseball on CSN Chicago is brought to you in part by Southwest Airlines. Transparency, low fares, nothing to hide. Your Chicagoland and Northwest Indiana Honda dealers, as reliable as the cars themselves. Xfinity X1 will change the way you experience TV. Audi, truth in engineering. Menards, save big money at Menards. And by Toyota, discover more in a Toyota. Visit buyatoyota.com or your local Toyota dealer today. Let's go places. Cubs postgame live, presented by Blue Cross Blue Shield of Illinois.
Stella with the leadoff man on base. Deep drive right field. Harper back. All he can do is watch it go. We are tied at 2. Rizzo high and deep to right. Is it going to stay fair? It is! Home run, Anthony Rizzo. Zobrist in the air to deep right. And it will go! He's got another. It's 4-2. He drives one to right again. Harper back to the wall. 3-run homer. What a series Ben Zobrist is putting together.
Ben Zobrist, a monster day, a monster series, and the Cubs beat the Nationals 8-6 today to improve to 22-6, 8-9-0. A little bit better than 6-9-0. Hello, welcome to Cubs Postgame Live, presented by Blue Cross Blue Shield of Illinois. He's Todd Hollandsworth. I'm David Kaplan. Boy, Ben Zobrist,
locked in.
It is so amazing to watch these guys take turns right now. That is the feeling. This isn't deliberate. Teams don't talk like this in the clubhouse. Oh, you know, my turn, your turn. But isn't that the feeling they're giving us right now? We're watching this. Zobrist and Listell, the first 2 games of the series, both these guys have been all on it. I mean, jumping on fastballs, first pitch fastballs, getting back on the changeup. Great to see. This is what good teams do. Sometimes you've got, you know, guys that slow down just a little bit. Other guys pick it up. It's a sign of a great team.
All right, it was the Nationals who struck first. Top 1, second batter of the game, Anthony Rendon, deep to left, up and out, and it's a solo jack, and the Nasty Nats have a 1-0 lead, and they got their ace on the hill. But the Cubs are going to answer back bottom 2. They're now down 2 runs. And you see Rendon there with the good swing. But then Tommy LaStella with a man on, drills it. And that is a 2-run home run. We're back to even.
Well, think back 2 nights ago. Tommy LaStella jumped on a first pitch fastball, did exactly the same thing the other way. You see it today. He's getting that first pitch fastball. Feels like he might maybe be that one guy in the lineup they're going to challenge right away. Jumps all over it. He's ready to hit. It's a great feeling to be in when you're getting those early strikes out over the plate and you can do damage.
All right, now 3rd inning. Game is tied, and Anthony Rizzo has left the building. Wow. Will it stay fair? You bet it will. He flirts with the foul pole. He wraps it just inside. Fair ball. The review says it stands. Home run. Cubs' first lead of the game at 3-2, and that would be your game-winning hit. And watch that ball. Holly, that was close.
I got nothing for you, Cap. I'm just going to go ahead and assume it was fair. I still don't even know where the baseball is. We've watched this I don't know how many times trying to figure it out. Scherzer's not convinced it was a fair ball. Certainly I'm not, but you know what? We're going to take their word for it. It's tough to tell. Great swing. You know, for me, honestly, Rizzo's swing there was as impressive as anything. How he cut that fastball off low in the zone. Almost looked like he was going out over the plate and then cut back across it to get to it.
And then right after Rizzo, Scherzer's none too pleased, and he grooves one to Ben Zobrist. Deep and out. No controversy here. That one's gone. 3rd straight game with a tater for Zobrist. Cubs lead is now 4-2.
Watch the head. Watch the head of Ben Zobrist right there. Through the ball. That's a changeup, folks. That's not a fastball. Sits back, gets it up in the zone, drives through it. Yell it at the kids all the time. Head through the ball. Watch your swing through the zone. Does it perfectly right
Bottom there. 5 after Jason Hayward doubled to break out of his slump. Zobrist has left the building again. A 3-run bomb. Cubs lead increases to 7-2. It's RBI 6, 7, and 8 of the series for the Zorilla.
Well, let me tell you something. That's 2 pitches in a row, remember? So he goes deep on the changeup. This is the next pitch he sees. Next first pitch fastball, jumps all over it. Scherzer made some mistakes out over the plate today, but at the same time, you give credit where credit is due. Our hot hitters are ready to hit when they get in the box. Remember, we talk about patience. These guys are ready to swing today.
Scherzer had been 1-0 in 3 career starts at the confines. No home runs allowed in 19 innings of work inside the Ivy.
Hello.
That was until today. 5 innings, 7 runs, 4 home runs allowed. This Cubs lineup, Todd, potent.
Yeah, he got bullied. I mean, that's just it. The mistakes that Scherzer made in this ball game today, the Cubs offense jumped all over, as I said. Gave up 7 hits in the game. 6 went for extra bases. It got warm out there. We were doing the pregame show. The temperatures were rising. It felt like a very hitter-friendly day today, and you saw it. You could not make mistakes out over the plate. You would pay the price.
All right, that brings us to our Elk Grove pitching recap. Take a look at the numbers. We had John Lackey against Max Scherzer. Scherzer, 5 innings, 7 hits, 7 earned, 7 Ks, 3 walks, 96 pitches. Lack, an outstanding outing, his best since his start in St. Louis. 7 innings and 111 pitches, 11 punch-outs.
Well, what you need to know about John Lackey leading into this, though, that is, despite what you might say about the earned run average, you know that certainly picked up some wins along the way. Cam's in 3-1, picks up his 4th win today. But that he pitched very well at Wrigley Field. Came in with a 2.45 ERA, 180 batting average against as a Cub making his starts in this rotation. So, you know, again, you know, if you want to go back and look at some of the disconnected starts or some of those moments where he got hitting around a little bit, it wasn't at Wrigley Field. He's been locked in since the start of the season at home. Fantastic effort again today. 111 pitches, you see it right there, but the strikeout's what I love to see, and dialed it up, man. When that slider is working, and it has been working lately, you know the strikeouts are going to follow.
Love the play that David Ross is using to pick guys off of first. It is just
a lethal weapon. I mean, again, any trouble that's starting is getting put right out.
All right, MLB active strikeout leaders, and there's John Lackey today crossing the 2,000 strikeout mark. And you see the guys in front of him, CC Sabathia way up there at 25.95. He went to the DL today, by the way. All right, we asked it in the pregame show. We'll revisit it now in the postgame show. Which Cubs offseason move has had the biggest impact so far in 2016? Fowler, Hayward, Lackey, Warren, Zobrist.
Can I change my vote after the game today?
Change the vote. Absolutely.
Well, I mean, I had Zobrist down just a little bit. I might want to change it. Ben, wow, man, really getting it done. So much fun to watch. Everybody is starting to kind of get their rhythm. We talked about Jason Hayward in the pregame show today. He is going to find that stroke and find that consistency. His time to get hot is coming. There's no doubt about it. But the contributions from all 5 of these guys, certainly recognizable. Warren has been outstanding in that bullpen. Ben Zobrist, holy cow, is he really swinging a hot bat right now? It almost feels like your turn, I suppose, if we want to play that card. Dexter has been as consistent as anybody on this team. So it's a fun question. Have fun with it, people. Put them in order.
Yeah, I mean, I can understand the Fowler love. Sure. I think Lackey should get more votes there. Hayward has started slow. Warren's been real good out of the pen, and Zobrist has been magnificent
Everybody's
as well.
made a case. I think that we're going to talk about him all season long in a very positive way. Even Dexter today, you know, RBI base hit. You know, maybe we're not talking about him right off the top of the show like we did, it felt like, for the first 4 weeks. Great catch right there. So Dexter's role, we know how important it is. Good to see him kind of get involved again today after yesterday's ejection.
All right, the fans have spoken. They go 60% in that little bit of time, 1,500 votes. And Dexter Fowler grabs 60% of those votes. I understand the vote, no question about it. I would probably have gone a little higher with John Lackey.
Well, Dexter, again, we've talked about the consistency that he has provided for this team at the top of the lineup all season long. It's very, he continues to prove it every day. I love it. You go, we go. It started last year. We've been saying it ourselves. I say it to you all the time. But you know what? It feels like it's their mantra. It's what they do. Lackey, you're right. Should probably be up a little bit higher there. But again, Dexter's an obvious answer for me.
I would have voted for Dexter, but I thought there'd be a little more love for Lackey. I mean, pitches great today. Had a big win in a start at St. Louis. He's going to be a big part of this rotation.
Huge. I mean, the pitching, the Cubs pitching, we built it coming into this series, and we've seen it so far going up against the Nats, the best pitching in the National League. Cubs versus the Nats so far. Our 2 guys have easily outperformed their 2 starters.
All right, time for a break here. Our Cubs postgame live presented by Blue Cross Blue Shield. A lot more to do. Holly and I'll be right back. Hey, time now for our 4 seasons heating, air conditioning, and plumbing. Who's hot and who's not in their career versus Jason Hamill. Ryan Zimmerman, 11 for 35, 3 doubles, a home run, and 5 RBIs. Who's not? Bryce Harper, perhaps the best player in the game, just 2 for 14 with 5 Ks. We'll be right back.
Cubs Postgame Live is presented by Blue Cross Blue Shield of Illinois. Through it all.
Introducing Comcast Business Wi-Fi Pro with next-level speed, coverage, marketing, and control features. Plus, Wi-Fi Pro offers what AT&T's Wi-Fi small site doesn't. Professional installation, advanced security, and millions of hotspots nationwide. Looks like taking your business to the next level starts with ditching AT&T. Give your business an edge with Comcast Business Wi-Fi Pro. Comcast Business, built for business.
Hey, honey. You remember to lock the Buick, right?
Of course I do. I'd never forget that.
The Buick Remote Link app, now available in every Buick.
You closed all the apartment windows, too.
Come on. Really?
You're the best.
Now get this low-mileage lease on this 2016 Buick Encore for around $179 a month.
Some things work better when they're connected, like your HD DVR. Connect it to the internet now and get access to hundreds of the latest movie releases and exclusive titles you just can't get anywhere else. Connecting your HD DVR is easy and it's free. Go to directtv.com/connect to learn how.
If your family is complete, the most reliable form of contraception is a vasectomy. The board-certified urologists at Advanced Urology Associates specialize in no-scalpel outpatient procedures. A vasectomy is the most effective form of contraception, so you can enjoy the exact same sexual function. Take advantage of your 2015 health benefits before your deductible and co-insurance reset in 2016. Now is the best time to schedule that procedure you've been putting off. Advanced Urology Associates. Safe, simple, and effective.
Sports Talk Live, presented by the all-new Chevy Silverado. Weeknights at 5:30.
Try to go back upstairs where they got him last time.
Well, David Ross just nailed Rendon, and Harper gets rung up by the third base umpire Vic Carapazza on the swing.
Well, there it is again. We see David Ross and Anthony Rizzo working in concert, and boom, nail another run. They got Sean Rodriguez the other night.
It's unbelievable, honestly. I keep calling out the base runners. I mean, I'm going to give him a credit where credit is due. Rossi's got this down pat. You know, once that extended lead, that larger secondary lead is made and they cross that threshold, they're doing the snap throw down. This is a play they practice, oh, by the way. This isn't just happening, randomly. I mean,
I think I'll throw it down there.
Right. No, this is exactly the way that they're designing it and the way that they put it out there. And what you see, Anthony's holding the runner off of first base, not holding him on the bag. Traditionally, he gets off, slides off that secondary lead. Once he gets another additional